Hello and welcome students. Today we're going to do the 8th module of Microsoft Excel. The title of this project is Quench Drinkware. It is Excel Module 8 SAM Project B and explore business options with what if analysis tool. So before starting, let me remind you, if you want me to do this assignment for you, just feel free to text me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me. You just need to share the files over the WhatsApp and I will do the rest. Okay. And I will complete the assignment for you and I will send it back to you. Then you can just submit it and get it graded. So before starting, make sure that you have for the Mac one, this is the procedure that how you will have to enable the solver add-in. Because this project requires you the solver add-in. If that is not available, you have to go to the file tab and then click the option in left navigation and add-ons. Okay, so you have to go to the file, options, add-ins and Excel add-ins, and here you will find solver add-in. Click OK. Now you will see in the data tab the solver add-in will be available. So I hope you will do it. In the Mac, I don't have the Mac, so you can do it at your own by going to the tools and then click the Excel add-ins. You can add it. Okay, head over towards the first step, that is Jermaine Hooper is a financial analyst for Quench Drinkware, a manufacturer of insulated mug in Baltimore, Maryland. He is developing a workbook to analyze the profitability of a new series of drinkware for outdoor enthusiasts. He asks you to help to analyze the sales data to determine how the company can increase profits. Okay, so this is the role that we are going to have. As a sales analyst, we are going to execute those steps. Go to the expedition income analysis worksheet, which lists the revenue and expenses for the expedition series of drinkware and calculates the net income. Okay, this is the expedition income analysis worksheet. Let me give you a suggestion that whenever you are working with any of those product or any of those sheets which are there for the revenue or finance related projects, do have a look first what is listed. Do not just go for the formula straight away. Okay, just have a look. Okay, these are the revenue, these are units sold, these are the unit plus per price. So if you go if you have a look at first time, then you will be able to do the assignment very easily. Okay, now the first execution step is create a one variable data table with the as follows to calculate the revenue, expenses and income based. Okay, in cell E6, enter a formula without using a function that references the units sold cell. E6 is this one, unit sold is this one. So I'm going to click on E6, put an equal sign. You can just click this. Sorry, it says references unit sold cell. So you can just write as well unit sold and press enter. Okay, so you can see unit sold, it has directly put the values in it. Okay, next is in cell E6, F6, enter a formula without using a function that references the total revenue cell, which is expected total sales of expedition of mugs in F6. This is F6 equals and total revenue. This is the total revenue. Okay, this is the total revenue. It is the exact figure as this one, because these are already named after the cells, because these cells are named. Okay, in the formula tab you can name those, define names for those cells. So those steps has been already taken. In cell G6, enter a formula without using a function that references the total expenses. So put an equal sign G6 and that is total expenses. That's it. In cell H6, enter a formula without using a function that references the net income cell, which is expected net income of the product. Equal sign, net income. So now if you see, sorry, we have units sold 52,000, and the revenue that we are getting, that is this much, the expense that we are having this, and the net income, that is this one, because they have deducted revenue from the expenses, sorry, expenses from the revenue. So this is the figure that they got. Okay, so now what if the unit sold are 44,000, what if the unit sold are 46,500, and what if the unit sold are 62,500? Okay, so I'm sorry, basically we are going to calculate the revenue, expenses, and net income, because we have given the one what you can say statement, and after that it will give us all the calculation in a table. Okay, so we're going to create a one variable data table. Okay, select the range E6 to H16. E6 to H16, we are going to select all. Now it says, and complete the one variable data table using the cell C6 as a column input. So to create a variable data table, you need to go to the data tab, and here in the forecast sheet you will click on the data table. Now you see we have two inputs right there. We can input a row and we can input as a column as well, but in this case we are going to only select the column input as C6. This is column input. Just click C6 is this one. So this is the column input, and click OK. Now if you see, if we have, or you can say, the total units sold as 44,500, then we are going to have a loss of 40,000. Okay, so it means we should have the units sold over 50,000. That makes a bit sense. And in this case, you can see 62,000 we have units sold, then we are going to have a revenue of income of this much amount. So I hope it is clear now. So we are done with step number 1. I'm making you understand in a way that in the future you will be able to do these assignments in your practical life by yourself. You do not need to hire somebody. Okay, so if you want me to teach Excel from scratch as well, just text me over the WhatsApp and I will arrange a Zoom meeting for you and provide all your queries in that. Moving to step number 2, that is provide a visual representation of break-even analysis data as follows. Create a scattered with straight line chart based on the units sold, revenue, and expenses in the data table E5 to G16. So E5 to G16. Yeah, I have selected the range E5 to G16, and now I'm going to create a scattered with straight line chart. We need to go to the insert tab, recommended charts, and for scatter, yeah, this one, scatter with straight lines. Click OK. Now it says resize and position the chart so it covers I4 to N16. Okay, just short it a bit. I4 to N16. I guess this is the one. I4 to N16. Yes. I4 and just stretch it a bit and stretch it to the bottom up till 16. So now it lies under n in the 16 and this is under 4, I and N. So it is absolutely rightly placed as per the instructions. Clarify the purpose of the chart and focus on the areas containing data as follows. Use break even as the chart title. So I'm just copying it, clicking the chart title and pasting it. That's it. Break even analysis. Change the minimum bounds on the horizontal axis to 40,000 and let the maximum bounds adjust automatically. So this is the horizontal axis, this is the vertical axis. In this scenario, we have a maximum value of 70,000 and a minimum of 10,000. So we are going to change the minimum bounds on horizontal axis. So first double click the horizontal axis, a format axis pane will appear. And now in the bound section, you need to change this to 40,000. Now currently we are having 0, okay, because this is already on the 10,000. So we are going to change it to 40,000 and press tab. It will automatically change the maximum bounds we just have. We are going to leave this, okay. Next is change the minimum bounds on the vertical axis to 1.70,000. This one. Double click it. What is the figure exactly? That's it. Sorry. So we are done with the step number three as well. Let me have a look at the final, what is, if we are going correctly. I think they haven't shown the first one yet. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, we are absolutely right, spot on. Okay, so moving to step number 4, that is, Jermaine also wants you to examine how varying the sales price and volume affect the net income of the expedition products. He has already entered the net income in E20 and the sale prices in the range F20 to J20. Create a two variable data table as follows to calculate the net income based on the sales prices and the units sold. So if you remember in the step 1, we just created a variable data table with one input. In this one, we have a two input the variable data table for the range E20 to J30, E20, this one, to J30. Now if you click here, you can see that this is the net income and these are only the figures right there. Okay, this is the net income. Okay, E20 to J30, we're going to select E20 up to J30, go to the data tab, what if analysis tool, and data table. Now it says C7, create a two variable data table using the price per unit C7 as a row input. So what is actually C7? If you have a look, this is the price per unit, that is C7. Okay, as a row input, and use the number of units sold C6 as a column input. So click in this column and C6 is unit sold. So click OK. Now this is the data table we are going to have. So okay, one more thing, that is apply a custom number format to cell E20 to display the text unit slash price in the place of a value. So E20, they do not want the cell value, actually they want units slash price in place of a value. So for this we need to right click here and go to the format cells, and here you can just type that in inverted commas, units, what was that, slash price, slash price, comma closed. Okay, now you see we are having unit slash price instead of a cell value in that. So I think that's it for this video. If I keep on continuing, that will be long enough, and it was just a trailer. If you want me to send you the complete video, you can just text me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me, and if you want me to hire you for this complete course of Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, statistics, business analytics, or finance related projects, do text me on the WhatsApp or email, and we will get in touch with you. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care.